She seems to be minding her business. Like, what's the issue? Like, what's the real problem?
What is good, people, and welcome on another episode. How are you doing? If you are joining for the very first time, hi, I see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. People are reacting to Taylor Swift fan literally dragging Kayla Nicole for being at the Super Bowl. Yeah, the Super Bowl happened and Kayla Nicole was there. And a lot of Taylor Swift fans have been coming for Kayla Nicole, talking her down, trying to bring her down, talking about how she is a bitter woman, how she's there because of Travis Kelsey, how she wants the relationship back, how she does not want the relationship between Travis and Taylor Swift to blossom, something like that. They're just literally coming for her. Like there's a whole lot of Reddit even dedicated to dragging Kayla Nicole for being at the Super Bowl, and there are so many people even talking about the fact that it's almost like these fans have forgotten that Kayla Nicole is a sports journalist, and being there doesn't mean that she's there to get Travis back, and she's not even acting or in any way doing anything to make it seem like she wants Travis back. A lot of people are pissed at how Taylor Swift fans are coming for Kayla Nicole, and it sparked a whole conversation on TikTok. So without wasting much time, I have put together what these people are saying about the situation. So let's get right into it.
Why is Kayla Nicole being painted as some desperate ex who cannot move on? If you don't know who Kayla Nicole is, she is Travis Kelsey's ex-girlfriend of 5 years, and she was recently spotted in Vegas because, of course, it's the Super Bowl right now. So all of these Swifties are going crazy, saying she's trying to get her man back and just hating on her and saying all these disgusting things. First of all, Kayla Nicole is a sports journalist. Let's get that straight. Was the girl supposed to stop working and stop enjoying her life simply because her ex is in the Super Bowl? Was she not supposed to see Usher because her ex was in the Super Bowl? The craziest part of all of this is Kayla Nicole has said absolutely nothing about Travis or Taylor. She has not spoken on the relationship. She has not said anything about the two. She's just been living her life, and she still continuously catches all of these minks from these Swifties. I honestly feel like Travis and Taylor are dead wrong for not speaking out against this bullying, because that's exactly what it is, this bullying that is happening towards Kayla Nicole. Especially Travis, because if he can speak out against the whole fade being called the Travis Kelsey cut, then I feel like he can definitely speak out against somebody he used to love, somebody he dated for 5 years, to not be bullied by his new girlfriend's fans. I just have a question for all of the Swifties who are hating on Kayla Nicole, because I know it's not everybody, but for the ones that are, why? What? Give me one good reason as to why you are hating on this girl. And if you are a hater, you are miserable, you are sad, and you need to go touch some grass.
So we've talked about Kayla Nicole before, right? And she's an amazing person. Been minding her business ever since she and Travis broke up. She elevated this man. Her being there elevated this man. He looked like a completely different person than he looks today because he was with a black woman. That's how it works. She's going to the Super Bowl, right? And the Swifties have lost their ever-loving minds, saying that she's thirsty, that she's trying to break up Taylor and Travis, and she's only there to steal him away. What? Taylor Swift is a much better human being. Indeed. What? There's an entire Reddit thread dedicated to this whole thing about Kayla just being at the Super Bowl. As if Usher is not performing this year. Not to mention, she still has a shit ton of friends that are football girlfriends, football wives. And she's a grown fucking adult who can do whatever the fuck she wants to do. That includes going to the Super Bowl. Why does she have to relegate herself from going to a public event because her ex-boyfriend, who did not deserve her, is gonna be playing? So she had posted to her Instagram story just her having fun, partying, enjoying herself. And the Swifties took the songs that she used and what was going on, what she was doing in her videos, and just extrapolated. They you know, like doing like reading palms, making shit up out of nothing to explain why she's there at the Super Bowl. Did they ask her why she's there? No, they just made up every reason in the world as to why they think she's there. Kayla has done absolutely nothing to pursue Travis since their breakup. They broke up because Travis was not fully invested in their relationship. There were some things going on. Travis fucked up. He was not fully invested in the relationship. But the Swifties, Travis wouldn't be dumb enough to go back to her. Why are you so threatened, though? I'm very confused as to why you're so threatened for Taylor, for Kayla just being at the Super Bowl. I wonder why she's being so bold, though. She's not being bold. She's enjoying herself. She's partying. She's minding her business. She has not mentioned that man once, or Taylor for that instance, at all. What are you talking about? Kayla really thinks that she is the hottest woman to walk this earth and no man can do better than her. Bro, what? Just for a comparison. Just so you can see a comparison. On what planet is there a competition at all? On what planet? And the way that news organizations and everything are running with this, they're acting as if Kayla, they're playing off Kayla, downplaying her. She's only Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriend. She had a whole goddamn career before that man showed up. She doing bad all by herself, minding her business. But the Swiffer Jets are losing their cool because she'll be in the vicinity. It genuinely feels like y'all are threatened by a black woman's presence because she's a step up. She's a level up. The only thing that Taylor got going for her is wealth. She's a billionaire. She's an eco-terrorist. That's about it. That's all she got going for her. Travis was elevated with Kayla around. And there, she's minding her business, just going to a game, enjoying herself, going to see Usher. And they are losing their minds over it. Put some respect on her name. I think the thing that gets me, right, even if Kayla used the songs that she had used on her Instagram story as a sort of jab at Travis, you know, basically saying you weren't good enough for me, like you ain't got shit on me, I don't miss you, sort of thing. Even if she did, why is that such a big deal? This woman's entire persona is, I broke up with someone, I'm gonna write entire albums about it and cry and yell and scream about it. That's her entire persona. So I'm confused as to why it's an issue if a black woman does it.
Kayla Nicole, which is Travis Kelce's ex, has done absolutely nothing but try to move on with her life and has gotten hated on by Taylor Swift fans just for simply doing that. This is a woman who has not mentioned Travis Kelce's name in the media since they broke up, who has reverted back to doing the things that she did before she got with Travis Kelce, who has effectively in all ways moved on with her life but is dragged back into high school teenage drama for no good reason whatsoever. It is rumored right now that Kayla Nicole will be making an appearance at the Super Bowl, and I have seen so many people sit here and say, well, why does she want to be in a room with him? She's just so desperate to try and get him back. She's trying to steal him from Taylor. Just a long list of things. When quite literally, maybe she just likes football. Maybe she just wants to go see the halftime Super Bowl performance. I go to an SEC school in the South. I am a huge sports fan. And I would never let something that happened in my personal life prevent me from going to events that I have once in a lifetime opportunity to attend. God forbid a woman be able to move on with her life and exist in the same spaces that her ex does for her own enjoyment.
Who cannot move on.
I feel like a lot of Swifties are anti-black, and those anti-black Swifties are finally getting the chance to let out their anti-blackness on the right person, and that right person is Kayla Nicole because she is Travis's ex. It's also very important to remember that Taylor Swift got her start in country music, and country music is known for being anti-black sometimes. And I think it's very important to also mention that a lot of these black Swifties catch a lot of heat in the Swiftie fandom, so imagine if you're just a regular black woman, they're going to hate you so much. And I feel like there's this infantilization of Taylor Swift where they think that she can't really say anything and da 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 da. She definitely can. I don't think she can lose money for saying, hey, don't attract this random girl, right? But Taylor Swift, at the end of the day, she does not care. And I bet Travis doesn't really care either.
I truly never want to meet the black person that you guys have in your head, because what did Kayla Nicole do to you guys? No, like for real, like what did Kayla Nicole do besides mind her business? I've been seeing so many tweets about how she's like desperate and how she's just mad, like she's jealous of Taylor Swift. She hasn't said anything. At least not that I know of. I don't follow this really, but like she seems to be minding her business. Like what's the issue? Like what do you really? What's the real problem? Because the way that this woman went to the Super Bowl, like a major event, she wasn't like following Travis Kelce around on his like away game. She wasn't like sneaking into like his, I don't know, room or locker. Like she was literally going to a sports game, to the biggest sports game of the year. And she's also a sports journalist. Like this is like part of her job. Even if it wasn't, she's allowed to go to a game. Like she's allowed to do that. I don't know why you guys are acting like Kayla Nicole is some bitter, jealous ex who like can't get over Travis Kelce, a man she's been with for 5 years. Like, baby, she's over it. Like, you're not over it. She's over it. She's way over it.
What do you guys think about the Swifties that come in at Kayla Nicole for attending the Super Bowl because they believe that a ex is going to be there and a ex happens to be someone who is currently dating their fave? And the whole situation just kind of explained to me how silence can be so golden, because Kayla has never even mentioned either Travis' name or even Taylor's name at any interview or even address anything. She's just basically moving on with her life after the 5-year relationship ended. And because they cannot just tell what her movies, they just make up so many things and start attacking her, tagging her, bullying her online. And I feel like at this point it's just very tiring because this woman is literally just living her life. The creator will say that a lot of Taylor Swift fans are racist and they are using this opportunity to attack her. I feel like to an extent I want to agree to her, because why is she being attacked for literally being quiet and not even saying anything about the relationship and basically just living her life and just enjoying her life and moving on from the situation? And they are threatened by her. I feel like they can sense the power she has as a black woman and they can see that she's more confident in herself. Even in the situation, she's still standing strong and she's making sure that she's not addressing the situation. She's even making sure the whole conversation does not revolve around them, but they still kind of in one way or the other drag this woman, bullying her and say she wants Travis back. She has done nothing to even show or make anybody feel like she wants this man back, but they are not going to allow this lady rest. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you all so much for joining, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe before you go and turn your bell notification on, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, and I love you guys.